The OSSI School Planning Guide outlines 5 phases, each with content, tools, and exercises to complete your school's plan and establish routines to monitor implementation progress. This video is one of several resources provided to District of Columbia schools by OSSI, the Office of the State Superintendent of Education, to assist all schools in their planning and implementation efforts. The first of the 5 phases is pre-planning. There are a few questions to answer during this phase. What is our timeline for completing the plan? Who are the key people to engage on the planning team? Which stakeholder groups should be engaged throughout the process? To begin planning, you will need a team comprised of the school principal and other key individuals, such as assistant principals, representatives from instructional personnel, support personnel, teacher assistants, and parents. In secondary schools, consider including a student representative. Together, this team will draft a planning timeline that considers school and summer schedules. This team will also lead the work to develop the school plan. Establishing a timeline for completing all 5 phases of the planning process is important to successful planning. Investing a small amount of time to do this now can save a lot of time down the road and increase the likelihood you will reach your goals. The OSSI School Planning Guide includes recommended timelines for the process. Once the timeline is in place, it's time to determine the role that each person will play. Some people may play more than one of the following roles. Who will be the point person who manages logistics for the planning process? They schedule the meetings and keep everyone informed of their expected roles and responsibilities. Who will facilitate the team exercises and process? This person ensures that the process is on track, supports strategy leads, and ensures that the school develops a strong plan. Who needs to approve the final plan? The principal generally must lead and approve the plan. For charter schools, the board will typically need to approve the plan as well. Who are the key people who will likely be responsible for leading strategies within the plan? These individuals should be included in the planning process from the beginning, if possible. The team can be broadened later to include other strategy leads if needed. Who will be consulted in the plan's development? Who is part of the guiding coalition of stakeholders who will weigh in periodically throughout the process via in-person discussions, surveys, or other mechanisms? This likely includes all teachers and school staff, parents, students, and community members. With the timeline, planning team, and stakeholders identified, you are ready to get started. We suggest providing an overview of the process and the date for the goal-setting meeting as a first step. You might also consider scheduling the subsequent meetings to ensure that there is a clear schedule for completing all 5 phases. Refer to Phase 1, Pre-Planning, in the OSSI School Planning Guide for a description of suggested roles and additional information on the planning process.